Oh my god! Hey. Sup? Name's Narmonix. And you know what? I'm incredibly upset. You wanna know why I'm upset? It's because one of the stupidest things happened to me after playing an hour and a half of this game to get to this new location, which you obviously don't recognize because you haven't seen this area yet. But here's what happened. I started my recording software, my audio recording, everything, as I usually do. Only to find out that the video footage never recorded, but the camera footage and the audio did. So I have no actual gameplay footage of everything we did. This game does not offer, like, it doesn't allow you to go back on previous saves that you've made. The only way that I could actually get the footage for you guys to see is if I replayed the entire game again, just to get back to the points that I was. And yeah, that is not a great option for me. We did actually make quite a bit of progress, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna try to backtrack and try to show you guys what it is that happened and what it is we did. Also, I did not see this. This is a letter I missed. I've done so much here already that this is a bit of a problem, but okay. So, what you guys missed. Dang, you know, we have to come back to this. Well, actually, we need to leave this area. Shucks. Shucks. Okay, this is gonna be rougher than I expected. I'm gonna try to steal some footage from other people's playthrough of this so I can show you some of, like, the jump scares and the cinematics that would have gotten lost, because those I cannot recreate. Although I can take you guys to previous environments and stuff, there will be a few things that would be missing even if I did that. So what I'm going to try to do is add, like, snippets from other people's gameplay, and hopefully that'll fill in some blanks. But what I'm going to do is first we're going to go through some of this stuff. I already did go through this, but we're going to go through it again. Just so you can hear it and stuff. It's just, I feel like some of this might be out of order. Dang it, you know what? I'm gonna try to backtrack. However, I don't know if a new segment's gonna queue up, being that we've technically done some stuff. Alright, we are officially back where we left off. However, we're not alone, so I have to... No, 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 no! Go, 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 go! Oh! Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen, but we are technically back where we started. And now technically we're going further back than where we started, but... Is he just stuck there now? He sounds glitched. That's gonna be a problem for us, isn't it? Shucks, he's really glitched. Well, I can show you something that I discovered. Okay, so we're gonna go back down into his loving embrace. But I wanted to try this, and I actually did, and it works. You can flashbang him, but it only lasts for a second. Hey! Okay. Ah! No! Shucks. No. Oh, I don't like you. Okay. Oh, so he just respawns whenever I come over here. Oh, that's so unfair. Damn it. Okay. Okay, well, this is gonna be inconvenient. You know what, actually, how about I just... Okay. Another thing I could show... Well, I was going to show you, but... Ow. Okay. So, it seems like as soon as I get past that threshold, he respawns, because he doesn't seem to be in the environment right now. So, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna start from a different point and show you guys different stuff. So, what I'm gonna do, first show you here. So this is kind of the first location we came into. And that creature didn't spawn in. He wasn't here. It was just me. I went through this area and I looked around, just exploring and everything. And I came across this terminal. I interacted with it. It needed a code. And Maria's, we didn't know where this code was. Turns out that the code is sitting right here where this key card is. But as soon as you look down at this key card to pick it up, he jump scares you through this window. The creature... Oh, he spawned in now. And I can't even pick up the card for some reason, but anyways. But once you get the code, then you enter it into this terminal. Hang on, what was it? I can't even see it. The visuals are so grainy and I can't even point my reticle at it. Shucks, dude, what is it? 4716, is that it? Okay. I can see it now, 4716. So yeah, anyways, her code goes here, so... Sorry, it wasn't that. 4716, was it? Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay. Email, okay. So, starting off, the Arbor. From Maria Anov, Chief Physician, to William Davis, Founder. I discovered something in the Arbor. It is a large animal that does not appear to be alive. I think this is what some of the others saw. You must go and see. Then we need to get it to the main control lab. From William Davis to Maria. I went back to the Arbor to save... Dang it, dude. Gosh, I hate you so much! Oh, you are the worst. Okay, at least you let me through. Gosh, I really, really hate that we have to do this. You are just the worst. Look at those feet. I hate your feet. I dislike you. You suck. Yeah, you moan off. You go off and you moan over there. Oh, okay. I went back to the Arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had to let most of it soak into the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I am grateful to be able to share this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being of the moon. So this kind of establishes that they discovered another creature, not the one we're seeing walking around, but another creature. From Maria to all crew. Hello, team. There is a potential illness going around. Until we know more, STIP is in effect. Report at the first sign of any symptoms. Isolate if feeling ill. Wipe down surfaces frequently. Wear provided masks. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. One of us doctors will always be at the main control lab, so stop by at any time. A sleeping area will be set up for you in a designated isolation zone, and your meals will be delivered for the length of your isolation period. Chem will be conducting recurring surface swabs and use air filter testing. Bio will handle incinerator wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high-efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out to the medical team with any questions. Thank you. Okay, that is that. And then when you do EXE, this technically runs and opens that door that's already open. And that guy hadn't appeared in the environment until I went through that doorway. Then he showed up. Also, real quick, you can look through here and just see a laboratory with something growing there. It's like, ooh, what is that? That's so cool. That'll come into play later. We didn't have the code for that. It's not Maria's code, and there was a gate that was blocking this area, so I couldn't get into this zone just yet. So this we're not doing just yet, but I'll show you that soon. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with Reckless Abandon and just flash him if he's close. Okay. The other thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh yeah, this is also a room we came to at first. Okay. Terrain biomarkers detected. More details soon. I can't wait for the radiocarbon results. You're not coming my way, right? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep thinking about what types of ancient life could have left these biomarkers, assemblages in these samples, and from how long ago. As excited as I am, it doesn't feel right celebrating this without Edith. Didn't know who Edith was. Protogenic amino acids. After everything, it has all been worth it. This is momentous. Life, right here, right now, with us on the moon. Maybe the canal harbors a more hospitable environment for certain organic material. After I get the next experiments logged and prepared, tomorrow I need to talk with Barbara. Okay, that's that one. What I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence, the loss of time, the hallucinations. And yet, I embrace it. I embrace the process. So she's kind of losing it. Hear it now. The canal is our only way to go on together. I hear it now. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. That was that one. There was nothing else in this particular room. I'm pretty sure that's it. The other thing I wanted to show you is actually not here. Shucks. Okay. All the other doors were locked, but this is one that I think I opened with this thing. Also, save station here. I'm not gonna save yet, though. And there's not a whole lot to see here. However, this, that led to kind of a dead end, and I was able to kind of go through this little hatch. Let's see. It takes us to the chem lab, which is it's a area that's closed off. You can't go through the door or anything. This is the only way you can get in. So you go here, and then you get to here, and then you come in here, and it's a little laboratory. And there are all these documents with formulas all over the place. This one is for your bases, and it gives all these hints telling you what chemicals work with certain things and what they don't work with. This kind of gives a little bit more of just like the pH range and what's acidic and what isn't. Let's see. This should be the active ingredient. Well, technically this works for both active ingredients. And I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but you will soon. This is the bases? No, stabilizer, sorry. So these were the hints for stabilizer. As you can see up in the top right there, it's got base, active 01, active 02 plus stabilizer, and active 01 is guessed at copper with a question mark. So that was the first hint, and that's what we started with. So, oh, it's back. Oh, but I can't do it again, right? Okay, this was the end result after we had completed it properly, but basically, yeah, I can't close out of it. Okay, but basically it showed you a little chart, and you were supposed to add the proper 4 different chemicals as it's saying up in the top corner here. You start with your base, your active 1 and 2, and then the stabilizer. So if I remember right, the first active ingredient was copper. The second ingredient was hydrogen peroxide, I believe. The stabilizer was EDTA. Bases. Isopropyl alcohol, IPA. That was the base. So those ingredients put together, I then did a test run, and it sprayed this little plant with it, and it killed it. And it then gives you this result saying compound is effective. So that is that. Then you unfortunately can't go anywhere out from there, so you just have to go back through this little tunnel area again. Whoops, this way? Sorry. Yeah, and that's all this is used for. Okay. And then you were to go this way. And at the time, this door was not open. So you had to go here, you turn power, and then it turns door main wing, which is this door. Then you just shined your thing at it, you opened it. That brought you back out here, which... I'm trying to remember what is next. Oh yeah, decontamination. So, also this guy. Didn't give you a good look at him. He's fun. So basically, then after we did that, you were able to come in here. Into this little zone. And it instantly closes the door behind you. This door wasn't open yet. And it starts the decontamination process. Had one of the coolest sound effects I'd ever heard in this game. Anyways. After that, you then are getting access to this room. And this thing, which I originally thought was a person, but I believe it's the creature that they encountered. Man, I wish you weren't just marching around out there. You really need to just leave it be. Okay. But yeah, this is the face of the creature. I didn't realize that. But I do have a visual I can show you of it. And there's another one that showed up when we go down into the tunnels, but I'll show you that soon. But here's the audio.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
And I thought he was talking about another member, but I actually think he was talking about the creature because we find out that it was a female. I missed this the first time. I didn't see it, and it took us a while to find this, but this code is the one we need to open that gate on that other terminal I was missing, but 3582 is our code. Then we also have this. Patient, tether, partner. Okay, summary. General appearance, large animal, deceased, pale flesh, hairless. Height 2.1 meters, length 3.4 meters, weight 406 kilograms. The vertebrate animal looks to be of the Mammalia class with 10 limbs. The neck measures 120 centimeters. Examination shows an apple lodged within the long throat, which was probably the cause of death. The digestive system consists of one stomach with 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present, but no evidence of a uterus or cervix. The mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal is female, which also suggests the potential existence of a male mate. Notes: due to the size of the subject, a partial autopsy had to occur at the site of discovery and the arbor, with much of the subject remaining there. Transport of the rest of the subject to the lab has been scheduled for tomorrow. The arbor has been closed off for the time being. And that's kind of where we learn more information about it. So, hang on a minute. What's it again? 3582? Is that still the same? Yeah, it's still the same as the one I wrote down. Okay. But anyways, so yeah, basically come here, you enter the code. So 3582 opens this terminal, and that instantly activates the gate over here, which starts opening, and that just shuts off. Then you come here into this area, and then you climb down here, which I don't know what I'm gonna see now. But yeah, you come into the basement area here. Lots of poop, lots of feces, and we go down even further, which I'm not sure if it'll allow me or not. Okay, there wasn't water in here before. This wasn't flooded. This, it was drained of all water. And yeah, it's just kind of a confusing little maze area down here. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. But you just come in here, and I think, does it matter which way I go? Basically, you just come to this zone. Here, I came and I turned this valve. Did it let me do it again? Oh, when I activate it, it just activates the sound effect again, apparently. Interesting. But anyways, that ended up moving water in a certain direction, and it was emptying the next ladder location we needed to go to. We saw it in the very beginning. This area, water started flowing in. It just started flowing in through these gates and stuff, and it was just coming in, and I was walking through here, and then as I get to the end, like just about, I think it was right here, the creature I think was waiting for me in this little dark area. So as I came around this corner, he started following me. I never even looked at him. I just sprinted, interacted with this, and then my character started like blacking out and started losing consciousness. And then it went to a particular scene that depicts the creature hovering above a baby fetus. It was disturbing, but I will most likely get the footage for you to see here, so check it out. Yeah, so, yeah, that happened. And, yeah, so after that, we then come up, everything is good and well. We just hear sounds from the creature here and there, but it's all clear. I'm able to just make it all the way back. So then hello? I then climb out of this area, and then we head back out. Okay, he's somewhere over there. I then needed to come over here to this zone, which was once flooded. This whole area, this thing here, this was flooded. And these words were marked in yellow, showing that it overflow is at 100% capacity, and now it's 0. So we emptied this. That's what the valves did. So you then went down here, got into this zone, which it's just a big open zone. Nothing really happens here. We make it to this big, like, this big flood water zone. And then you just climb up this ladder over on this side and make it all the way back up. Which then leads you to basically the room that we began this episode in. Hang on. Yeah. Yep. So it brings us to the zone. So this is where I ended the episode, but after listening and reading all this stuff, which I'll read for you again. Incident report, canal incident, deceased person. 29th August 1978. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment the incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. It says canal toys. Okay, during setup, Matthew Giard, Garrod, I guess it is, physicist, went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker, lead physicist, successfully retrieved Garrod via the tether connection. Garrod was in poor condition and had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Gerard went into cardiac arrest and died on the 29th of August, 1978, at 2025 LTC. A burial was held outside of the base for Gerard. So we got that. This is more on Matthew. Matthew Gerard, physicist. Tether partner Henry Becker, lead physicist. Male, 49 years, physicist, general appearance, barely conscious, confused, got extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma and is being given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber, physicist, spoke with Gerard, a psychologist, spoke with Gerard briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. And then we got this one.
The canal whispers my name, urging me forward.
Sounds too hot.
Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
I thought he was talking about a female coworker, but then again, I think he might be talking about the alien. Which actually, wait, is that the same audio from in the laboratory? I actually didn't even pay attention to that. But okay. Anyways, you come to this monitor and you enter the same code that we had from William originally. So it's important that you remember it. So 3582. And that opens this terminal as well. And this terminal is where you actually get to upgrade the security on your cat. But first I'm going to go through this stuff. So starting with diary. A magnificent mammalian species, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that is not my own. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. I slept in the main control lab last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. I know now there is no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. Just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we are all together. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. Oof. We got media, and this is another video where you can actually get to see it, and actually get to see it here right in front of you. So this is good. Okay. I want my mouse off the screen, but here you go. Document entity B. I love that they did this, that they showed the creature just like this. It just adds an extra something, you know, and I love that. It's a big creature. I didn't realize it was that big. But yeah, that's its head right there. Ugh, do not like it. Ugh. A second life form has been discovered, atomically distinct from entity A. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. The cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, like resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. Sorry, I messed up that first word. I'm struggling to read certain words today. Just forgive me on that one. But yeah. Anyways, that was the new video footage that we got. And then the last step was use the interface module to upgrade to security level 3, which I'm actually kind of curious if it didn't save with me having that, because it, for some reason, it seems like it didn't. So basically, you just point it, you flash it, module updated. So we got security level 3 access now. And just to make sure that all is well and good with that, I am actually going to save too. As for tasks, we had some tasks for a while, but now I guess this is our new one. Now that the interface module has been upgraded to security level 3, I can return to the ward and access the restricted areas. I need to hurry. Okay, easy enough. So yeah, we are technically just going back then. So yeah, you're all caught up. That took forever, but you're caught up, so congratulations. You now basically have experienced everything that you missed, and I'm sorry that you missed that stuff. It should have never happened, the stupid software glitch, but it's been happening in the past, and I don't know why NVIDIA's Shadowplay doesn't work. And this is the newer version of NVIDIA Shadowplay. It just doesn't work with Opera as a browser. Opera GX, it just malfunctions when you use them together. So yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to always deactivate Opera before recording. Either that or maybe get a different recording software, one or the other, but okay. Yep, okay, this is where I need to be, so perfect. Okay, we are now going to get out of here. Let's go. Now, there shouldn't be a whole lot left to this game. We should be pretty close to the end, I'm pretty positive. But we'll see. So this episode could be a little bit long. Okay. Let's just go. Okay, and I should just be good to... Okay, do that again. Let's go. Woo! Ah, feels good. Feels good, man. Back on the moon, baby. Back on the moon. Am I actually going to be going to the canal? I imagine that's probably where it's going to finish or something, right? There's the Earth. Oh man, I love this game. So where is the canal? I would love to go check it out. It's not important at the moment, but still kind of curious about that. Maybe it's not something we actually get to go and visit. Imagine if the door just closes on me. I'm trapped outside, the ASN powered back on and just decided like, nope, you stay out there now. That's your home now. That'd be horrifying. And a nightmare. And I wouldn't like it. Okay. Initiate airlocks. Man, what do I do without this thing? Answer is die, probably. Most likely. Damn. I love little details like that. I love just small things like that that make... It just adds to the immersion of the game, and I love it. Does that mean our creature's coming back here? Chapter 6, Legacy. Oh, I don't know about my legacy, but we'll see. Did I ever listen to this?
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute.
Yeah, I think we did.
I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism.
Would you know? Is it up or down? Down. Okay. Okay. Whew. Back into this horrible nightmare. I think I remember what 2 doors we needed to open up. I think. Yes, we're in the elevator, right? So. Okay, we need to get the prong ones powered on. So lift entrance can now be powered down. We need prong. I don't think I need any of the comms, but I could get those on just to help out. Reception we definitely don't need. Well, that does take a lot of power. Let's just do prong, because that's one that we couldn't get open before. Comms. Okay, that's comms. Prong is here. What is this? What is this? Seriously, what is this? Proximity clarity. What am I looking at? Okay, that barely moves. Okay, I'm gonna need mouse for this because this just needs a little more precision. That is it, huh? Doesn't really zoom out, does it? Okay. What am I doing? This is making absolutely no sense to me. Okay. Proximity is 100%. Was that what I was supposed to do? I know there's another one. This one definitely I could go through finally. Except that doesn't have power yet. What is, do I even need the door imaging ones? I think it's okay for me to leave it on, but I'll turn off this one after I leave it. Okay. Okay, what is this?
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon.
You don't sound so good.
It requires us, and we require it. Another contraction.
Contraction? No! Did she birth the creature? Is that her baby? Because they're in that little visual, which I'm hoping you guys were able to see and everything. I hopefully found the footage. Oh, okay. That's a cool sound. But there was this fetus that was born, and that creature showed up above it, which makes me think that that fetus was that other creature, which was it's got human features to it, which makes me think maybe she birthed it. Oh, that's weird. That's some serious alien stuff right there. Instructions: align subsurface imaging prongs to the destination contact point to perform the scan. Unable to continue. So this is okay. So I need to come here after I've aligned them. Got it. Okay. Prong 2. So this is the other one we need. Okay. We got door imaging, which I do not need. Yeah, sorry. Let me do mouse again. I just don't like using controller for this distinct stuff. Okay. Prong 2. Okay. That should be everything we need. Hopefully. Ooh, this one looks broken. No, never mind, it's not. Okay. What am I trying to do here? I don't get it. Oh my gosh, this controller is being just the worst. Oh, am I all the way up? Oh, is that aligned? Prong has been aligned. What? What? Oh, this one. Okay, stop. Can you not? Okay, so basically it just needs to go until it says 100%, I guess. Okay, which is not that. And not that way. Okay, so it would be like... There we go, okay. Not what I was expecting, but okay, we got it. Okay. Now we should no longer need the prong one. Perfect. Okay. Continue. Installing subfacing image prongs, ensuring stable contact, pressure, signal clarity, scanning progress, analyzing data. Sorry, I was enraptured by that sound effect. Output ready. Lunar echography. Immediate intervention required. Why? What's wrong? Proceed to the... Oh, immediate intervention. Proceed to the ripening? Ripening and induction terminal immediately. Ripening and induction? What the heck is that? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. Ripening and induction? It's the weirdest thing I've heard all day. Okay, I'm going here. Just so I can save first of all. Okay, woo! Okay, ripening and induction terminal. What the heck is that? I don't think it's this, but I don't know what the heck a ripening and induction terminal is. Okay. Oh, emergency. A Luna ultrasound must be performed. Align both prongs and proceed to the echography. I already did that. Well, that's not helpful. Shucks. What could it be talking about? Wait, oh wait, is that the one that says the path? So that would be down here. Also, I don't know what happened to our creature guy. I don't hear him. Makes me a little worried. Yeah, it does say induction, didn't it? Ah, yep, sure enough. I probably shouldn't run this, but... I don't really like that noise. There's nothing to see down here? Oh. Wait, hang on. Ooh, this is a bit of a maze. You know what? I think I was supposed to go to that other area first. Kind of feel like I might have jumped the gun on this. I just wanted to be sure, first of all. Cool. Okay, a little like growth areas. Man, I love the sound design in this game. They added some really cool sounds. What is all this and why? Oh, okay. Don't do that to me, man. Not you. Not like this. Oh dear.
Keep pushing forward.
Is that my own voice, or is that somebody else's voice in my head? Is that the alien's voice in my head? Oh boy. Whoa, ho, hey. Do not care for that. Holy blue, man. But not Blue Man Group, because they're pretty cool, but it's not the same thing. It's like a mini version of the core. Inject amniotic brine. Yes and yes. Huh, I really gotta think about this one, huh? I guess, yes. Ripening and induction. Ripening. I don't like ripening. That's not a word I like. It's those things, isn't it? Is it? No. Is it ripe? Is it inducted? Did I do well? The canal is ready. Oh, is it now? Well, I'm ready for the canal, I guess. Let's go get ready. And steady with the canal, Freddy. Okay, I am too curious what... wait. Wait, no. Hang on a second. No, I wanted to go down the rest of this way and see if there's is anything. Because this goes somewhere. I just don't get where. Oh, okay. It all goes to the same place. Why add it? Why add it in general? Okay, that's not working. So we can just go to the canal then, right? Woo! This is cool. Why did the serene music cut out? I didn't like that it cut out. Don't do that. Okay. And we save. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my freaking goodness! Oh, what are you doing? You gonna play a video? Gonna see mom? You are the child, aren't you? Hi. You want me to turn that on for you? I can do that. Okay. Did you not want me to do that? Oh. I was so confused what was happening right there, but I was supposed to select the screen. Is that mother? I don't understand. I didn't think that was mother. I thought it was the lady we heard the audio thing from, but maybe that is your mother? If so, why don't you look like her? That's a... You look more human than anything, so it just is very misleading. Can you read? I want to know what happens when the video finishes. Is it just repeating, or is it... Oh, it is repeating. Okay. Well, big guy, it's been fun. But I don't ever want to see you ever again. Good luck. And have a good one. Have a good life. Live. Live for me, my friend. Oh, I was not okay with that. Oh, okay. and the sickness sets in. But I thought I was sprayed. I went into that one contamination room and it sprayed me. Of course I was wearing my suit, so obviously it probably wouldn't do anything, but man. So I'm good as dead, ain't I? Oh shoot, am I out of batteries? Batteries? Oh yeah, this is batteries. Okay, sorry. Oh, thank goodness. That was almost panic-inducing. Here we go. Haboosh! This is it. I feel this is it. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Sorry. Oh, that's a canal if I ever saw one. Alright. Wish me luck, weird baby alien creature thing. Good tidings be unto me. I'm gonna go with this one because this one actually has a better light. Yeah, that's way better. Can't run with it. Oh, whoa. Oh, thank you. It's too bad Icy's not with me. There was an Icy with the other person that was in this cave. Oh, I'm glad it's well lit like this. Ooh, yay, fungus. The fungus is among us. It's getting very dark. Not only the fungus, but the aliens might be among us. Oh, moon creatures. Oh.
You've come so far.
Uh-huh. I have, yes.
One final step.
Okay. It's a nice eclipse. Oh, that's me. That's me right there. Am I floating off into space? What's happening? Am I actually floating off into space? This is kind of what it looks like. Going into the fetal position. Okay. This is very, very serene and majestic, but what is happening? I have returned. Whoa. What in the tendril Death Stranding is this? Oh, fun. You know, I'm not going slow. I'm jogging this. I'm running into the danger with a warm, loving embrace. Isn't this the core? They really keep referencing the core, and I don't know why. Everything is shaped like the core. Oh. Hey, me. Zippity zappity, I'll shoot you with my electrical thingy. Oh. What? Am I the creature? Is that what you're trying to tell me? What in the world is going on here?
Together.
Oh. Oh, am I not? Oh, I thought I was looking at me. Okay. Ah, it's the Michelangelo picture. Hey.
Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
It's all very serene, but what? Okay. Please don't tell me that's just how it ends, though. That gives us, like, no answers. 1999. The future. 2025. Or even further in the future. Very close to the present. Internal distribution only. Report date December 5th, 2025. Subject Prism Lunar Containment. Summary August 3rd, 2025. The objective was to recover blank data associated with the original Prism something. You're not giving me much time to read. Prism Lunar Expedition geological contradiction with the known as the Canal operation continued until 1979. In 1999, a Union Plaza Resort employee, John Cooper, reported the discovery of Union Plaza operational irregularities. Blech. Software engineers sent to correct the automated security network entered the ward. Contract events aligned with the pattern from the original Prism Canal expedition, escalating intensity. Okay. Primary objectives, recover all Prism mission data and related to the canal, retrieve blank or irregular value. Secondary objective, blank, intermediate origin, or unauthorized function. The LCRP, blank, lunar touchdown at 2027 UTC, approximately 800 meters from the wards. Man. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as blank or pollen blank. At 2218 UTC, substantial interference. At 2352 UTC, completed telemetry loss. The final transmission contained one image. Was it me? Was it me with my good side? Oh. It looks nice. It's got flowers. It's a very crunchy film. Okay. Cool. Cool. Chapter 1 Rebirth. Wait, it starts over? No. I'm developed by Lunar Software. Okay. Let's think about this for a minute. So how did our story begin? We woke up in our room after the flashes of light in our eyes, and then we were just there. Okay, what happened at the end? I am... Cool, she did vote. Okay, so they did have a special song of this. That's cool. Oh man, am I just stupid? Am I not understanding what the ending was? Thank you for taking a chance on us. Oh, that's very cool. Some very nice notes written in there. I like that. Wow, this is not a big team at all. This is a very small team. Wow. And that's impressive because this game was made by just a few people and it was awesome. But I'll get to that in a moment. I'm still trying to figure out the ending. I'm a little lost. I mean, I get the thing with the creature. Well, kind of. I mean, I don't actually know what its mother was anymore now. I'm very confused on that. So we were in that blue zone with the vines and that core thing, and I raised up out of the core, and then there was a flower. It's been a lunar eclipse, and yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I don't understand the ending. I have to be completely dead serious with you. I'm not the smartest person ever. I accept that. I get that, and I'm never gonna claim that I'm not that. But I feel like I should have gotten a little more information at the end of this to actually understand what was going on. I still don't know where the infection really came from. I believe it was the creature that came in, like it infected stuff. But then again, I'm not sure, because they did say like fluids from the creature drained into the soil, and maybe that's where it grew from. But there was also the vines growing in the canal already. So maybe that's where they got in contact with him. That's where they got it, I guess. I really don't know enough about the creatures. The creature that showed up on the ship. Oh, man. Oh, if the ending was a little bit better, I probably would have given this game a much higher rating, but I think that took away from it, actually, and I don't really like that that was the case. Because I just went into the canal, and then what? Did I blank out? Did I lose it? Did I die? Did I become one with the vines? Was that what the picture they were seeing? Was me as a vine person? I don't know. I'm left a little unsatisfied with the ending, and I'm also a little disappointed the robots didn't come back. It would have been cool to have like maybe a chase sequence where like the robots and the alien were there. So it left a little bit to be desired. I feel like we had all this cool build up, this cool lore and story and stuff, and then you get to the ending and then you get a lot of like visuals that you just can't understand. Like it could mean a variety of different things because it wasn't on a specific topic. It was just like there, like the flower, like what does that have to do with anything? Like the rebirth concept, I get it, but it's just it just didn't add anything to the story, and I don't think I like that. But besides that though, here are my thoughts of the game. I absolutely love this game. I kept saying it, and I really, really loved what was here. It's just the ending, I think, just disappointed me. But the rest of the game really just held me through the entire time. It was super, super fun. Super scary. I've never been as startled and jump scared as I was in this game. I don't think any other game I've ever played, like I exaggerate for YouTube and stuff, this got me with some of the most obscene and terrifying jump scares that I've ever had in my life. Times when I really thought I was safe, I was not, and I love that. I absolutely love that it actually spooked me. Like a game actually startled me. Like that almost never happens for me. I'm just not an easy person to jump scare, but these got me. Wow. And I loved it. I loved a lot of the like the stealth aspects of like trying to sneak around the enemies and trying to like be cautious around them. I love the robots. The robots were such a cool thing that they would just come after you, and they chase you, and you could kind of like evade them, and then they do their cool scanning. And oh man, just it was well done. Just even for the size of the team is incredible. What they have here is astonishing. Especially, and this is where my biggest praise goes to most of all, the sound design. I absolutely love the sound effects that they added into this game. The chunky sounds, the eerie atmosphere, all of it is very reminiscent of kind of like Dead Space. Dead Space has down perfect sound design, like the environments in that eerie feeling, and they duplicated that in this game. They were able to make sounds so startling that it's what terrified me the most. Like those sounds, the chunky sounds of the robots marching towards you or coming after you or powering on, just the powering on sound effect scared the living heck out of me. And that's so cool that a sound can do that. There's some serious power in that. And then the technology and robotic sounds and all that, just hands down awesome. Like I loved when the robots were scanning, and also that scanning visual effect, so sick. There are a few things. Well, actually, sorry. I'm still kind of going on the pros. I loved how much, how like, not just they had just the robots, but they also had like an alien like creature in the environment. I like that they mixed it up a little bit and added some other stuff. And the infection, I really like that. I love the lore and the story that it was building. I just wish it was better at the end, but the story all throughout was really good. Like it was developing great story. It was telling me about the creature, adding more and more information about it, and a little more on the ASN and stuff like that. it was just building more and more and just giving me more just to love about this. And I like that. Also, what was the other thing? I had the thought just before I said it. Visuals, yeah. So yeah, the cat, that device, I really love the concepts of that. Using like old style technology in like an Alien Isolation style. There's something so cool about that being futuristic. And it really, really worked, and it really made this game. Like the cat device and how it works and everything, I loved it. I thought that was a genius thing. Just that device alone carries the game a lot. And adding the modules and stuff to give it new abilities is very cool too. But yeah, super sick with that. This kind of leads into a bit of the downsides, but the visuals, for one, I love how realistic it looks. That is one thing I really do like. However, I will say that the graphics to me weren't exactly what I hoped for. They had like this it's slightly pixelation in the visuals that I didn't care for. It made kind of seeing certain numbers and stuff a little bit blurry, and it just added a bunch of artifacts to the picture. And although I do think that makes it looks older, like you're seeing like a VCR recording or something like that, although it does kind of aid in that, I think I would have liked it more if my visuals were just completely clear. And also like turning up the gamma in the game did not help as much as I hoped it would. So those things I didn't quite like about the visuals, but otherwise it looked pretty realistic, and I like when they get that kind of like hyper realistic old footage feel to it. I do kind of like that, or like body cam games where they make it look realistic, you know. I really do like that concept, and I like seeing that in games, and I would love to see that more in the future. So yeah, I do think I would have preferred less like noise on the screen and in a little better brightness settings, but that was okay. I do also think that they should have added like maybe some extra like saving mechanics. So like here, as I stated at the beginning of this video, you guys missed a bunch of stuff because I couldn't just go back to a previous save. I'd have to replay the entire game again for you guys to see that segment once more. And I was tempted to replay the game, but we had made a lot of progress, and there's a lot of tedious stuff in this game that I don't care for as much. Like the puzzles were good. Don't get me wrong on that. The puzzles were really fascinating and fairly easy. They were just sometimes hard to understand at first. I will admit, and although you guys didn't get to see it, the chemical puzzle was a little complex and a little rough because there was so much information provided. It was a little hard to like get it exactly, and you would make mistakes where you think like one chemical was wrong when it was right, but the other one needed to be changed. But it was just a little confusing. And yeah, certain puzzles were just tedious, and I don't always like tedious puzzles. I like it when they're like challenging, yes, but not tedious, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like puzzles where you have to run back and forth to multiple areas to get something working. Like, it's a lot of running back and forth, and that's a little tedious. And then like trying to balance things is also tedious, and I'm kind of talking about the power a little bit. That's a tedious thing, but I understood it and I did it, and it worked out. But certain puzzles, I just, if it's too much to it, I think it just becomes a little monotonous. But yeah. What was the other thing? There was one big complaint I had through the oh yeah, so making stuff noticeable. That is one thing that I do think that needs to be fixed in this game. Like some more distinguishing features of stuff that you're supposed to interact with. Because throughout my gameplay, there were certain steps that I had to refer to a video for in order to find out what I was supposed to do. It was not clear. And even looking back on it, I can't say like, oh, that was just me. I was just making a mistake. I was just being dumb, or I just missed it. No, it wasn't obvious. These stuff were not obvious. They were not highlighted. They were not lit up. And these things should be. Like, for instance, the elevator buttons in that elevator. They're just gray solid buttons. Why not have like the button light up so you can actually see it? Like, to me, that just looked like part of the wall until I hovered over it with my cursor, and then it lit up that I could interact with it. I would have never known that I could actually push those buttons. The little flapping door that led into those little crawly zones, they had gotten me used to seeing that all doors in the map just kind of open up when you get close to them or you interact with a screen. This was not the case. I had no indicators that I was supposed to just plow through it. And it's that's kind of a rough thing. You need to have a little more assistance for your viewer to understand what's going on. And that also involves lighting stuff up. Even if it takes a little bit away from the immersion of it being like realistic, which I appreciate, like the game is realistic. I do appreciate that, but just certain things should be illuminated a little bit more. But that is pretty much all the downsides I had to it. Everything else I absolutely loved about this game, and I admire this game. It was such a fun experience from the very beginning. It's just the ending left me a little disappointed, but everything else was great. Everything else was perfect. And I loved the story. I loved me getting sick. I love little IC. Love the robots, love the creature, love the lore, love the alien creature that died on the ship, love the audio logs, and I loved a lot of the environments and just the use of lighting and atmosphere. I loved a lot about this game. This game is awesome, and I highly do recommend it, even with the ending as confusing as it was. I highly recommend this game. I recommend anyone to play this. It is awesome and definitely an experience worth having. So, yeah. But yeah, this is Routine. If you are interested in getting this game yourself, it's on Steam. I have a link in the description below where you can see the game yourself and give it a try. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have on this, and let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on the playthrough. Let me know what you think the ending meant, because that is the thing that left me most confused. And if somebody can understand it better than I can, I would love to get your input on what happened there and what that all means, because it is not obvious for me. And I really wonder if I'm the only one who thinks that. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. It really does help, and it helps me to know if you guys actually like what you're seeing, if you like anything that I post. And yeah, I greatly appreciate it. But that is going to do it for me here, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Narmonix, signing off. Later, guys.